Creativity is a force, ancient and mystical, that has always existed alongside humanity. It weaves itself through cultures, eras, and individuals, inviting us to co-create with it. In Elizabeth Gilbert's Big Magic, creativity is not just a skill or a talent, but a living energy, one that wants to be expressed and is constantly searching for human collaborators. To engage with creativity, Gilbert suggests, is to open ourselves to the possibility of magic in everyday life. The first principle is courage. Fear, Gilbert explains, is inevitable in any creative endeavor. The moment we set out to make something new, whether it's a novel, a song, a business, or a garden, fear awakens and whispers in our ears. What if you fail? What will people think? Who are you to try this? But the presence of fear does not mean we must obey it. Instead, Gilbert encourages us to make space for fear, acknowledging its existence, but not letting it drive the car. Creativity and fear are companions on the journey, but only one gets to make the decisions. The act of choosing creativity over fear again and again is the beginning of a life touched by big magic. The next lesson is about enchantment. Gilbert treats inspiration as a mysterious force, almost like a spirit that visits us, offering ideas as gifts. These ideas are living entities, and they flutter from person to person, searching for someone willing to bring them to life. If we ignore or reject an idea, it will eventually move on, seeking another willing partner. But if we say yes, if we commit to nurturing the idea, it will work with us, revealing its secrets little by little. Often, inspiration arrives unexpectedly. It might appear during a walk, in the shower, or even in the middle of the night. The key is to be receptive, to say yes, even if we don't know where the path will lead. Gilbert's approach to creativity is refreshingly practical. She insists that we do not need permission to live a creative life. We do not need to wait for a diploma, an invitation, or someone's approval. The only requirement is a willingness to show up and do the work. This means making time for our creative pursuits, even in the midst of busy lives and demanding responsibilities. It means honoring our curiosity, following what fascinates us, and allowing ourselves to play. Creativity thrives in a spirit of playfulness and experimentation, not in an atmosphere of pressure and perfectionism. Perfectionism, Gilbert warns, is the enemy of creativity. The belief that our work must be flawless before it can be shared is a recipe for paralysis. Instead, she advocates for finishing things, even if they are imperfect. The world does not need perfect art. It needs honest, authentic expression. By releasing our work into the world, we open ourselves to growth, learning, and connection. Moreover, the act of finishing projects teaches us resilience and discipline, two essential qualities for any creative life. Another key idea in Big Magic is the importance of persistence. Creativity is not always glamorous or easy. There are days when inspiration feels distant and progress seems impossible. But the creative life is built through consistent effort, showing up day after day, even when motivation wanes. Gilbert likens this to a contract with creativity. If we do our part, showing up and doing the work, creativity will meet us halfway. Sometimes the results are extraordinary, sometimes they are modest. But every act of creation is valuable, and every effort deepens our relationship with the creative spirit. Gilbert also challenges the myth that we must suffer for our art. The image of the tortured artist, she argues, is harmful and unnecessary. While pain can be a source of insight, creativity itself is a source of joy, wonder, and healing. We are allowed, indeed encouraged, to approach our creative pursuits with lightness and delight. By treating creativity as a privilege rather than a burden, we invite more magic into our lives. One of the most liberating concepts in Big Magic is the idea that our work does not have to support us financially in order to be meaningful. Gilbert herself worked various day jobs for years, supporting her writing without expecting it to pay the bills. This, she argues, takes the pressure off our creativity, allowing it to flourish without the weight of expectation. When we create for the love of it, rather than for external rewards, our work is freer, bolder, and more authentic. Gilbert's philosophy is rooted in humility and gratitude. She invites us to approach creativity as a lifelong companion, rather than a means to an end. The goal is not fame, fortune, or recognition, but the experience of being alive, awake, and engaged with the world. In this way, creativity becomes a spiritual practice, a way of honoring the mystery and beauty of existence. Throughout Big Magic, Gilbert shares stories from her own life and the lives of other artists, writers, and creators. These stories illustrate the many forms that creativity can take and the countless ways it can enrich our lives. From the novelist who writes after a full day at work to the grandmother who takes up painting in her 70s, creativity is available to everyone, at any age, in any circumstance. Perhaps the most powerful message of Big Magic is the invitation to trust ourselves. We are all creative beings, endowed with unique perspectives and gifts. Our ideas are worth exploring, our voices worth sharing. The world is hungry for new stories, new visions, new expressions of truth. By embracing our creativity, we participate in the ongoing act of creation that animates the universe. To live a creative life, Gilbert suggests, is to make a series of choices. We choose curiosity over boredom. We choose courage over fear. We choose action over hesitation. Each choice brings us closer to the source of our own magic, the wellspring of inspiration that lies within us all. Creativity, in Gilbert's view, is not a rare gift bestowed upon a chosen few. It is a birthright, a fundamental aspect of being human. It asks only that we say yes, that we make ourselves available, that we honor the impulse to make, to build, to dream. The rewards are immeasurable: a sense of purpose, a feeling of connection, a glimpse of the extraordinary in the ordinary. In practical terms, Gilbert offers several strategies for living a creative life. She recommends keeping a notebook or journal, capturing ideas as they arise. She encourages us to make time for our creative passions, even if it means waking up a bit earlier or sacrificing other activities. She suggests setting realistic goals, breaking big projects into manageable steps, and celebrating small wins along the way. Most importantly, she urges us to be gentle with ourselves, to forgive our missteps, and to keep going. Creative living is not about constant inspiration or unending productivity. It is about showing up, doing the work, and being open to whatever arises. Some days will be filled with energy and excitement. Others will be slow and uncertain. Both are part of the process. What matters is the commitment to the journey, the willingness to be surprised. Gilbert also emphasizes the importance of community. While creativity often requires solitude, it also thrives in connection with others. Sharing our work, seeking feedback, and supporting the creative pursuits of friends and peers can enrich our own practice. We are not alone in our struggles or our triumphs. By building a community of fellow creators, we can inspire, challenge, and uplift one another. At its core, Big Magic is a celebration of possibility. It is a call to embrace the unknown, to take risks, and to trust in the process. Creativity is not a straight path, but a winding journey full of detours and unexpected gifts. Each step we take brings us closer to our own source of magic, the deep well of imagination, intuition, and wisdom that resides within us. Ultimately, Gilbert invites us to redefine success. Rather than measuring our creative lives by external achievements, she encourages us to focus on the experience itself, the joy of making, the satisfaction of progress, the thrill of discovery. Success in this view is not about sales, awards, or acclaim, but about the courage to pursue what lights us up. In a world that often values productivity over play, certainty over curiosity, and conformity over originality, Big Magic offers a different path. It is an invitation to reclaim our creative birthright, to honor our ideas, and to share our gifts with the world. By doing so, we participate in the great dance of creation, adding our own unique voice to the symphony of life. So, if you feel the stirrings of an idea, the whisper of inspiration, the urge to make something new, listen, say yes. Begin even if you are afraid. Even if you do not know where the journey will lead, trust that creativity is a force that wants to work with you, that every act of creation is an act of courage, and that by embracing your own big magic, you make the world a richer, more vibrant place. Your creative life is waiting. The invitation has already arrived. All that remains is to accept it and to step forward into the mystery with courage, curiosity, and an open heart.